Hello again. Today we talk about fixed assets and not durable goods. Let's say two tools. Mainly those are logistic tools that help. They help our staff to keep track of our goods. As you know, to keep track of goods is same important as to monitor our money. It's important to have structure, um, let's say, program to have this to manage the items. First of all, what I'm showing you here is a program dedicated to fixed assets. It's a pretty simple, in my opinion, program. It's just one table that, as you can see, is collecting general information, in this case of a laptop. We have a serial number, a supply name, so this is purchased by our Amazon, manufacturer, the model, the purchase date, the value in euro, the reference in DAISY. In this case, it's Amedeo DAISY, means that it's missing, but let's put, for example, there should be ID 1890, something like this one. So this is a proper way, and the project where this item has been allocated. So it's just a single table that collects all this information. We can go through all our, let's say, database, and we can see all our assets, how they have been recorded in it. Each asset has automatically an ID. So this ID is the one that needs to be used for labeling the assets. And just to give you for the example, what I can do, I can just, for example, enter in new. I can create a new section dedicated for, let's say, product name can be, okay, here recall automatically assets already entered here. Let's say laptop, blah, blah, something like this one. Here would be the serial number, the supplier name. I will always go with Amazon. The manufacturer can be whatever, Toshiba, for example. The model name, so all the information needed. The currency, so in case I pay, for example, in dollar, price, let's say, is 120, and then we give an approximate amount in euro, like something like this. Yeah, it's a must. Is remembering that, well, at least I have to associate a category. So this is the one of the few mandatory information, the product name and the category. So we see the star here next to it. We have also opportunity to select the procedure. For example, procedure used to purchase this product, the warranty expiration, and the person. This is pretty much important. The person that is collecting this laptop. For example, myself. For example, Paolo. So this is the table. This I can consequently generate a duplication. I'm sorry, I can produce consequently a print of all the label produced in the system. So if I click on here, the system can automatically send me a full list of label that I can cut and attach to my to the specific assets. In this case, we have description and ID number. So in this way, what I can do, I can automatically, whenever needed, for example, I want to find the label of 429, search. So here it is. He found for me the laptop 429 with all the information needed. Pretty much important also is this button given to. So in this case, what we see, the history of handover of this product. it means that this product has been moved from this office to this office, and then for the final destination at this level. So we have a small history of all the let's say activity of handover produced by this specific laptop. At the end, for example, in case we want to, there is a final donation of this product, let's say in this date, I can select, it's not loan for use, for example, but it's donated to the Institute of blah, blah, blah. Destination, and this is the status of the products. And I can also, let's say, print a kind of certificate of donation, in this case, with this is collecting the general information of the product, and is collecting the name of the person that is receiving, in this case it was the institute or the school, and the person that is donating the asset. I can print, or I can go back, and all the other buttons, let's say, are just for give us a research inside of the system. I can of course export all this information in a very big Excel file, so I can use the filter for this specific research on this on each specific item. Of course, I can do very general research. So, for example, I can find all the vehicles, for example. So I made a search, and then I found, in this case, 18 assets associated with the category vehicle. In this case, I can, of course, export this 18 item, and I have in some way, I'm able to make my free research on Excel. So this is a very simple tool. I name it Asset Mage, Asset Management. What else? I wanted also to give you an introduction to a tool dedicated mainly on the distribution list, so not durable goods. So this is would be recommendable to use for inventory. So anytime that we have, let's say, to keep track of stock with quantity of material that are getting inside and outside, this tool helps us to have a good control of this material. So in this case, for example, we do have, in this example, we have some folder in different color, mouse, pen, ream of paper, stapler, and so on. And so it's just an example here. What I have two sections. The section products is the section that I can use, for example, to generate the product that I want to manage. For example, pencil. So I can use this button to enter all the products that I want to generate. The table here is just telling me the actual situation in my stock. So in this case, we do have 0 pencil. So how to upload or download the pencil from my stock? I need to go then in the load section. I click on new. The system automatically generates a progressive ID. I enter the date. Let's put the date, for example, of today. A free note, like whatever can be. I can associate this load or upload or download of products to any projects that I have in my list. Let's say I associate this to UNICEF. I can put the responsible, let's say, of the stock, and the person that is receiving the stock. So in this case, let's say always I put myself, Paolo. Well, let's say nothing, because first I want to upload some material. So let's say that we have received like 20 pencil and 45 pen. So what I've done in this case, I've just uploaded in my stock this material. When I go back in products section, I do see that in my pencil I have 20, and I think pen was the other one that I have uploaded. Next thing is what to do is to distribute this pencil to somebody. So from here I can just generate another record. It's always the date of today. In this case, it's always Amedeo that is the responsible of the stock. Paolo is the person that is asking for pencil. And I am giving to Paolo, let's say, 3 pencils because he uses a lot of pencil in his activity. What happens is here that I have a balance of 17 pencils in my stock. So 20 are in, 3 are out. The button, so it's very simple. The button here has me, for example, if I click on here on print, I have the same situation in a nice PDF format with a full list of stock and the balanced quantity. Same thing if I click on here on export in Excel, I get the same situation but in Excel file. I can also here get a specific report, for example, on the pencil. I can print a report. So in this case, it's very little, but what happened is we see the only 2 records I have done related with pencil, with the 20 pencil uploaded by Amedeo and 3 pencil collected by Paolo. So the gradual balance passing from 20 to 17. So here is also a way to have a full view of what happened on the specific material. In here, what happened, other important report to do. For example, I say that I want to get a signature from Paolo that is getting these 3 pencils. I put the ID that I want to print, and then I click here on print. What happens is that I have this very small, let's say, summary that is telling me that in this date, Paolo collected 3 pens with the name of the person, so I can put here the signature and give a receipt to the person that has collected this material. At the end, we have also this list of moves. So this is just a very summary list of our 7 operations reported in our loaded upload section with that I can click and recall. So if I click on the blue, I go back to my first list where I was uploading, and maybe I can add some more material. Let's say I have folder blue, for example, we got 20 of it. And well, that's it also for this small tool that, as I said, very useful in my opinion for logistic activity.